Alrighty, everybody, welcome to the Casual Sports Talk Podcast. Talking about some NHL edition, and now we got two gentlemen. Because one, Chris is so happy that Bobrovsky is balling as a goalie. Here's Christopher.
Thanks, Stu, for having me. But yeah, Bobrovsky is doing work. They're up 3-1 against the Bruins right now in the series, right?
Yes,
Good job, Sergey.
Good job, Sergey. And then we got Douglas, who just realized, wait a minute, Dylan Larkin is doing great in the golf course.
I don't know about that, Stu. I don't know about that, but I'm really excited for another former Columbus player, Mr. Panarin. Is that his name? Another dude just balling out up in his series. What a player.
Yeah.
Artemi Panarin. Heck yeah. New York Rangers. Woo.
Yeah, it's
like what could have been in Columbus, boys. What could have been.
It's just like, man, I just can't believe a former Blue Jackets player is having a stellar and maybe even superior career once he leaves Columbus. Doesn't that stink, Fyodor? That happens all the time.
Sir, I like that you bring that up every single episode that we're doing. But it's facts though. So you bring it up every single time, but they are facts. And yeah, can you imagine? Well, I don't have to imagine because it happened one time on the Blue Jackets. Bobrovsky and Panarin played on the same team.
Oh, the Panthers have scored! Let's go! Sorry. I know this is taped, but still. It's still 1-1 right now. Let's go. We'll see if Florida will go 4-0. 4-1. But like I said, we're going to probably recap on just basically the four teams.
Sam Reinhart with that goal for the Panthers, Stu.
Let's go, Sam Reinhart. Let's go.
Our next big step should be live during some of these games. We're all watching it, but we can't, copyright it. What a bummer.
I know. What a bummer. We can't.
Was it tied 1-1 midway through the second period there?
Yeah. Gotcha, which is weird because I think Twitch you can do that, but that's like super like illegal to do that, and yet they still have some of the Twitch streamers can watch sports while watching. Wow. Which I still feel like that's.
Let's keep it legal over here, Stu.
We got to keep it legal.
They got to express written consent,
Yeah, I do not express any consent to watch any NHL games while podcasting, gentlemen.
I'm sure they wrote the leaks, Stu, and they got permission.
Yeah, that's true. But anyway, like I said, we're gonna talk about the 4 games left, 8 players, right? The 8 teams that are left. And I guess we should start with the team that we're watching right now, the Florida Panthers versus the Boston Bruins. Gentlemen, I know I picked Florida to make it far. Fyodor, I believe you picked Boston, correct?
So actually, I want to bring that up because I did something stupid on last week's episode. 2 weeks ago, when we were picking our teams to make it to the finals, to make it to the Stanley Cup, I picked the Avalanche to win it all. But then I also picked the Florida Panthers to play the Avalanche in the finals. And then last week, as we were picking our teams to make it to the Final Four, to the semifinals, I picked Boston. So I kind of, went against myself. So last week I did pick Boston, but overall I picked Florida.
All right. I just wanted to say, Fyodor, I would like an apology for all the Florida Panthers fans for doubting them against Boston right now, because look at the schedule right now. So far, it is 1-1 right now. We don't know if there will be more games since it looks like it's tied right now, and Florida could win this game and take Boston out like Fido in the shed right now. So, what's your kind of thoughts right now on all these games right now?
Oh, right now.
Yeah, Doug, what are your thoughts about the Florida-Boston series here?
If I'm Florida, I'm really hoping to close out tonight. Because I think if you lose this one, then Boston's really good at home. And then you
they weren't good at home the last 2 games. I'm just saying.
Sure.
Yeah. Do you want me to go to Game 4? Do you want to talk about Game 4 where Boston had a 2-goal lead and then somehow gave up that 2-goal lead in the second period, and then Florida won?
Yeah, that happens too,
Yeah,
plus that's the thing about hockey though. You can't count on Boston when I'm watching the Boston game.
Wait a minute, we got some good shoving right now and some hockey right now.
And yeah, if Boston were to win Game 5 right here, 3-2, goes back to TD Garden, Game 6, Boston's gonna play like crazy. to force a Game 7. So yeah, you're hoping if you're a Florida fan, you definitely want to hope that Florida can pull out this W tonight.
Yeah, I
Because
definitely.
and win
I
the
think you picked
series.
Boston in 7. And fun fact, this playoff series between these two teams, we were up 3-1 last year too.
Yeah, but
And I
it's
believe there was a
interesting.
comeback.
It is interesting because Boston was more of the heavyweight. They were the President's Trophy winner, and Florida was the underdog that somehow, basically because of the Penguins just choking towards the end of the series, they snuck into the playoffs, and nobody expected Florida to do well, and they had a 3-1. Boston had a 3-1 series lead, and they blew that. And now I feel like it's in the reverse right now, where the Florida is now the top dog, and Boston's more the underdog right now.
Was Florida the number 1 team in the playoffs in the Eastern Conference?
I believe it was not. I believe it was the
Oh, it's the
Rangers won the
Oh, it was
Rangers.
the Rangers. Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So, my goodness, can't believe you're not a professional, Fyodor, and a casual.
Sure, I'm just casual here on Casual Sports Talk podcast. You know
mean,
how I do.
that is true. I mean, we're definitely not going to win a Peabody in this podcast, but let's just. But like I said, you think I know we're having this game right now live, gentlemen. Who do you think is going to win this game right now?
If I'm going off right now, Florida has the momentum, so I think Florida's going to wrap up the series here tonight, and they're going to win this game.
And then I'm going to ask for a notes app apology, Fyodor. I'm just saying.
Hey, sir, I did take Florida, 2 weeks ago in our episode. I took them to play Colorado in the finals. So yeah, last week I was going on a limb because you guys both took Florida, and I watched last week's episode. You guys both took Florida, and I was like, well, I want to be that guy and just take Boston.
Where is my notes app apology, Fyodor? I want a notes app apology. I'm just saying, and I want to say, dear Stuart, I'm sorry that you doubted the Florida Panthers. Boston is not that great, and they will lose at TD Garden. But hey, at least we can laugh at the Leafs.
Will you accept a chat GPT?
I'm writing it down. That's why I'm taking notes right now, Stuart. Hey, while I'm writing this down, Doug, what do you think is going to be the outcome of this game 5 here?
I like Boston. I don't know. Something about it doesn't feel like the series is over yet.
I don't know. I think
Doug's taking Boston. All right.
I think
they're going to extend the series.
I think the lady's about to sing, and I think it's gonna be them Panthers. It's gonna be like last year. Boom, beat them out. Boston can't beat Florida. So
the series ends tonight, is what you're saying, Stuart.
The series ends tonight. We'll see how it goes.
So it looks like Florida was the 3 seed, Boston was the 4 seed, if I'm looking at these standings correctly.
Yes, that seems correct.
Excellent.
Well, that's a good look at that. So we got one team done series. And then we got to do a surprise. Like I said, I thought this one was going to be, we're going to get the sweeper out because this was going to be a sweep, but Carolina decided no. We're going to play a couple more games.
Yeah, wasn't, correct me if I'm wrong, were the Rangers up 3-0?
They were up 3-0 and now it's 3-2 right now. I thought they were about to sweep them.
Yeah, they were up 1-0 last night. And then they allowed 3 straight goals in the third period.
Yeah, that's not good. I mean, do you think, the Rangers are going to win this game the next 2 games, right? They're at least, for goodness sake, I mean, we haven't had, I'm trying to think, have we ever had the 3-0 choke? I mean, we had it in baseball with the Yankees versus Boston 2004.
3-0?
Yeah, they were 3-0.
Wow, and they came back and won 4-3.
Yeah.
My gut tells me it's happened in hockey before, just not.
You want it to happen?
It's probably happened before, but like not in the finals. Probably like in a preceding round.
Oh, Boston scored!
Oh, Boston scored? No way!
Oh,
wow, we should have put money on this. Doug would be up right now because.
Oh no! Why?
Nick's gonna be moving to TD Garden. So let's go trace back to the Rangers Hurricanes series. So looking at it, 3 of the 5 games, final score 4-3. That's crazy.
Oh, it's wild. The first 4 games were only decided by a single goal.
And 2 overtimes? That was crazy. I remember watching that game when I had that.
I mean, it's definitely a series that I think Carolina can win. I mean, going into the series, Vegas had Carolina as the Stanley Cup favorites. Like they were probably favored in this series. We see how close every game is. So I don't think it'd be a shock at all. I mean, they're playing at home, and I saw a stat about how dominant Carolina's been at home. And apparently, over the past 5 years, they have the second highest win percentage behind only Boston. And they'd be the first team in Stanley Cup history to have this high of a winning percentage and not make the finals, I'm pretty sure.
Really?
I'm pretty sure they've been that dominant. It's pretty wild, how dominant they've been, but you never think about them because they never make a deep playoff run. But they've just been consistently good for the last 5 years.
Is something going on? My TV's over there, so it's not in front of me, and you guys are watching the game. Is something going on with the game right now?
No, they just
Florida challenged the goal.
Challenging the goal? All right, well, hey, that's pretty big, Stu. Anything big? No.
Okay. What is okay? I know we're live right now, but
I think they're challenging offsides, perhaps. I don't know. I can't tell what they're actually challenging.
Huh. Do you think that's offsides?
Maybe they're. I don't know.
I mean, the guy was inside the goal range, to be fair.
The ESPN app is saying it's a goal, so we'll see.
They're calling, I think, interference on 43 there. Yeah, I would say I think the guy saying he thinks the goal will stand. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, based on the ESPN app, it looks like it's going to stand. Bruins up 2-1. Woo! All right. Well.
Boo this man.
I want to say something about this Rangers Hurricanes series. If Hurricanes, I mean, Game 6 is in Carolina. Game 7, if it goes back to the New York, I can't see the Rangers losing. So I'm still confident the Rangers will pull it out for sure.
Yeah, I think the Rangers will, but no, Carolina, they're playing some good hockey too.
They are playing some good hockey right now, but it's definitely going to be I think this could go to Game 7, and this would be an interesting, can
I tell you boys something I'm really jealous of that I put in a text message? All of these cities that have both hockey and basketball to watch right now, could you imagine being in Boston and seeing a Bruins game, and then the next night watching the Celtics?
Yeah, or having a Little Caesars and you watch them both.
Either way, though, just Little Caesars Arena has never had a playoff game. Well, no, that's not true. They had one Pistons game, and they get lost. So, to have both simultaneously, and it's in New York, Boston, Dallas, and Denver all have both left. It's crazy.
So, call me casual. Do the Red Wings play? No, do the Pistons play where the Red Wings play?
Yes, they do.
Nice. Well, that'd be sweet to have, games within a day or so, or maybe even the same day at the same location. That'd be sick.
Well, yeah, it's all 4 of them play in the same arena too. So it's literally MSG is where both the Boston teams play. All arenas where both the Denver's play. American Airlines where both Dallas's play.
I don't want to toot our own horn here in Cleveland. The Cleveland Cavaliers are in the playoffs, and also the Cleveland Monsters, part of the AHL, American Hockey League. So
I'm sorry.
I should have done my research to line it up to see if there was a hockey game and a basketball game in the same day or within a 24-hour time span.
So they play in the same arena too?
Yeah. Cavs play in, what's it called now? Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse or Quicken Loans Arena. And the Cleveland Monsters play the same arena as well.
Oh, they do. I remember it was right near the Cleveland Monsters was when I was a kid. They were in a
back when we were kids too. They were the Cleveland Barons. They're the Cleveland Lumberjacks.
They're the shop mall, if I remember.
The Lake Erie Monsters, and then recently they switched it to the Cleveland Monsters.
Are they affiliated with Columbus or something?
Yeah, because actually the same year that the Cavs won the NBA championship, 2016, the Cleveland, at the time it was the Lake Erie Monsters, we won the AHL championship. It's called the Calder Cup. And Zach Rowinski, I don't know if he scored the game winner, but he scored one of the goals. And I don't know if you guys know who Zach Rowinski is. He's a defenseman. I think he's still with the Columbus Blue Jackets. But yeah, so the Cleveland Monsters are the affiliate of the Blue Jackets because after they won it, he was moved up to Columbus, or I guess moved down to Columbus.
Were Panarin and Bobrovsky on those teams too?
I doubt it.
I thought they got it. I thought they got the goal. I thought they did it. Oh my God.
All right. So,
like I said, we were watching it live. We're gonna see the and it stopped.
Can we jump over to Dallas versus Colorado?
It's a power play for the Bruins. Why didn't you guys tell me that?
Well, Boston's not doing anything with them. So can we talk about Dallas versus Colorado?
Oh, good game so far. Good series, except if you are a Dallas fan.
A Dallas fan.
Wait, no, Dallas is winning right now, 3-1 here, Stu.
Yeah, why would it be bad to be a Dallas fan?
It's bad to be a good.
It's bad to be a Dallas fan of basketball.
It's bad on me because I picked the Avalanche to win it all, and now they're down 3-1. And we
got another penalty from the Panthers. Wait, no, we got a penalty on Boston.
So it's supposed to be 4-on-4 for a little bit? Nice.
For 1 second. And then now, that's a penalty. That is a penalty.
So I'm not feeling confident about the Avalanche. I know I was riding them high going into our initial picks and into last week. They're down 3-1 in the series, and Game 5 is tomorrow in Dallas. That's gonna be a tough one for the Avalanche.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough, man. Dallas is playing some good hockey.
They are. It's crazy because I kind of feel Colorado's been kind of like okay, like they've been good, but they have been like that elite since 2021. You know what I mean?
I always I'm riding high on the Avalanche because they have McKinnon. They also have Cole Makar. And McKinnon, he's an amazing puck handler. He has great speed, so I just thought that gave him an advantage. I can't really talk about more about it because I'm too casual about it. So yeah.
You know what's bumming me out though? Edmonton, man. Like McDavid, they say this dude's the best player in hockey.
No,
but he can never seem to do it in the postseason.
So I've been watching Edmonton a lot more now. I didn't really watch them during the regular season, and obviously I've been watching now for the playoffs. It's crazy how Connor McDavid, he's fast, amazing puck handler, but he doesn't really score too often. He's a better passer, and I feel like he gets more points on the assist than goal scoring. It's all Zach Hyman pretty much. Zach Hyman's a crazy good scorer.
Yeah, I mean, this has been interesting. But like I said, I guess it's been a domination right now of Dallas dominating against the Colorado Avalanche right now.
So what do you guys feel for this series? Dallas, Colorado,
I think Dallas wins, but it's game 6.
Game 6. Okay, so you're saying Colorado's going to win game 5 in Dallas tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then Dallas is going to finish the series in Colorado. All right. Colorado.
We're going to make it weird.
I'm going to pick Dallas to win their next one. I think Dallas gets her done at home.
Yeah, and I feel bad because I'm going against the boys that I picked to win it all, the Colorado Avalanche, but it's an uphill battle for the Avalanche, 3-1 in the series right now.
Yeah.
Dallas Stars are going to win it tomorrow.
It's
They're going to
not
finish the
looking
series.
And it's not looking good, like I said.
What? Whoa, how did Florida not score there? That was a beautiful sequence of passes. I can't believe they missed that.
Yeah. It is funny that I've been to that stadium. That's actually a cool stadium, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I wanted to go when I was down there for work a couple years ago.
What's the stadium called that the Florida Panthers playing, guys?
Oh my God. America Bank Arena.
Ooh, close. I'll give you another chance.
All right. The Florida Panthers Arena.
Well, you said America Bank Arena. You're super close. It's Amarant Bank Arena.
Amarant Bank Arena. Is that a regional bank?
Oh!
Did someone just score? Because my TV's going off. I don't want to get up to check it, so I want you guys to give me what's going on. Give us that live update.
Boston had a breakaway. Bobrovsky stood on his head like he always does. But then another dude from Boston comes up and gets the rebound, and Bobrovsky stuffs him too. Literally, double, two amazing opportunities, deep block, rebound, block. And the rebound was juicy, too. It was a heck of a second block.
I mean, I still say the epic Bobrovsky save goal when he was like backwards and like try to stop that goal against the Lightning.
Was he a Panther? Was he a Blue Jacket?
No, it was a Panther.
This was this year.
This was this year.
Gotcha.
Really did a block.
Yeah.
Went
They
back.
said that this might be his third Benisa, whatever the trophy is called, for best goaltender.
For best goalie. I mean, to be honest, do you guys know any other goalies by names that have done big things this season?
There's a couple. Well, I don't know if he did things during the regular season, but that Ottinger for Dallas has been phenomenal.
I think it's like Jake Ottinger. Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, he's like a brick wall. That's why Dallas is kicking is doing work against the Avalanche.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think the Colorado Avalanche just experienced an avalanche right now.
Ooh, we'll see tomorrow, Stu. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Or maybe
these playoff series. Can I give a quick shout out to the NBA, man? Really quick one.
Yeah. I mean, granted, I haven't watched it.
We're casually talking about sports. You can talk about anything you want here.
This Minnesota versus Denver series and basketball is fascinating, man. I thought Denver was done. I'm like, they're going to get swept, dude. Minnesota is just so physical and fast. And then Denver's just like, you know what? We're the champs, bro. We're not going out like that. And then they dominate the next two in Minnesota. Like, whatever's going to happen tonight, it's just going to be wild, man. Like, what a series.
So,
like, I can't believe how hard. I'm sorry. You go.
Last week's podcast, we were talking exactly about that. Doug, you picked the Timberwolves to win this series. I picked the Nuggets, and then I made the hot take saying that the winner of this series will be the NBA champion. So
yeah,
but yeah, you do, Doug. You're completely accurate. The first two games, Minnesota was taking care of business, and then the following two games, all Nuggets.
Hey,
it's just so impressive.
I mean, hey, could this be the year of the Cavaliers winning the championship?
Sure. Thanks for the question. I appreciate it, but unfortunately, as a Cavs fan, realistically, we're down 3-1.
Hey, we'll come back.
Donovan Mitchell didn't play. Like, if Donovan Mitchell played last night, it might have been a series.
So that's actually a good point. Is it though? Because we lost by, let's see here, we lost by 7 points last night, 109-102, and that was without Donovan Mitchell, without Jared Allen. I know we still lost, but I was expecting once I heard that Donovan Mitchell was out, I was expecting the Cavs to not even be in the game, and they were there pretty much the entire time. Yeah. So is Donovan Mitchell?
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. just called me, so I didn't catch all that.
Yeah.
So you're just wondering if it was Donovan Mitchell?
Oh man, they could have gotten that goal.
Yeah, I mean Donovan Mitchell, was he in the MVP running? I don't think he was top 3, but as a player, he's probably the most valuable player getting our team to the playoffs because he was going off during the season.
I mean, I don't know that like Jason Tatum was so good last night. I don't know if it would have made a difference. But like,
did you watch the game?
I watched the first half. Yeah, like I was watching at the gym the first half, and like Jason Tatum wasn't missing. Like everything, he was hitting fadeaways, turnarounds, easy layup. Like he was just amazing. Karis LeVert tried to keep Cleveland in it. Seemed like Garland had a decent game, but they just couldn't stop Boston.
Let's see here. Box score. Jason Tatum. Wow. Okay. Yeah, you're right, Doug. 33 points, 11 rebounds.
Yeah. I guess I should ask a sports.
What were his percentage of baskets? Like, I feel like he had to be like 50-60% at least.
Oh yeah, field goals. He was 11-25. So I mean, I'm not doing the math spot on, but that's like 43-42%. I'm guessing. Maybe a little bit lower, right around there.
That's not good as I would have expected.
But anyway, I guess I should say we should ask about this couple other games right now. The Battle of Canada right now. Vancouver versus Edmonton. I know Connor McDavid's not doing as hot, but
You don't think Connor McDavid's doing hot? What do you mean by that, Stu?
Well, he's not scoring as much goals as you thought he was.
Well, I did make the comment earlier that Cameron David, he's an amazing player, like generational talent. But after watching him for several, like through these last few games, he does a lot more passing, which is what you need to have on your team. A great passer, finding the open opportunities, because he can see the ice and where the puck's going to go so well. So he's a great puck handler, an amazing passer. So he's trying to dish that pass off for a great opportunity to score a goal. So yeah, he's doing work on the offensive side, assisting more than scoring. But yeah, he's definitely putting his right foot forward.
I really hope that that Edmonton wins tonight, because I picked them to make it to the finals. And Vancouver just keeps coming, man. What a team! Stu saw it live. How this Vancouver team has no quit, you know?
Yeah, they literally never gave up 2 weeks ago. When I watched them last week come behind a 2-1 deficit in 3 minutes. They literally were like, they didn't just quit. They're like, no, we're gonna go blood, sweat, and tears. Take our goalie out, which 95% of the time it's gonna fail, and force me to not get some free Frosties. I'm just saying.
Free Frosties? Yeah, you brought that up last week too, Stu.
Gentlemen. Still, I want my Frosty.
You got the Frosty addiction.
I'll tell you what. I'm coming to Michigan soon. I'll buy us a couple of strawberry Frosties. And
all right. I want my free Frosty, and
I'll take the OG. I'll go with the original Frosty flavor.
All right. How about my sister's birthday party? I'll buy you both a Frosty.
Let's go.
Yeah.
First stop Wendy's. Second stop your sister's party.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll be flying in from Arizona that morning, so I'll pick up some Frosties.
That's Saturday?
Yeah. I got to go to Arizona for work.
So, back to what we were saying. So, Canucks won 5-4 in game 1. Game 2, they lost 4-3, but in overtime. And then game 3, they won 4-3. So, yeah, Canucks, I've never really watched them play. Seems like they have a great team.
I watched them play, and they're very much like, I mean, in that game, it was more like Nashville was in the lead, like 56 minutes.
Oh
my God, they stopped the goal. Oh, wow. Boston
is that player doing? Oh, my gosh. That was such a horrendous
for
pass.
Me and for our viewers, give us a little bit of play-by-play what just happened.
So the Boston player has the puck in their own defensive zone, and just for some reason just turns and lightly puts the puck out in front of the goal. And there's nobody there but a Florida player in front of the Boston goal. And somehow the Florida player just missed the puck. Like wide open net, puck came right to him and he overskated it. Easy goal if he just simply stops his skates and hits the puck, but he whiffs. Not sure if he's saw the wrong player or what he was looking at. But the Boston dude's like, hey, bud, here you go, tee her up. And Florida dude just didn't want to give me, I guess.
Come on, Kyle. Kyle, you screwed
it up. What do you guys think? Vancouver's up 2-1 in the series. This
is going Game 7. Game 7, and I think Vancouver wins it.
Ooh. Vancouver
in 7. I'll take Edmonton in 7.
Edmonton in 7.
I think
them to make the Stanley Cup Finals. They got to stick with the boys.
Like I said, this is going to be a good NHL. This is probably my favorite of all the series right now. It's like the Battle of Canada right now, and I'm going to call it, I guess the Battle of the East. No, the Battle of the West. Right? I messed up my geography.
I think since Vancouver has the home advantage, if this goes 7 games, I think Vancouver. You guys are saying both Edmonton. I'm thinking Vancouver over here. Because even though on last week's episode, we all picked Edmonton to win, but now since Vancouver's been in the first 3 games, they've been really giving it to Edmonton. I think Canucks in 6.
Wow, you're going Game 6 on that.
I mean, I would say I think if Vancouver wins it, it's in 6 as well.
Yeah.
Did you guys see what
are you saying? Vancouver or saying Edmonton there, Doug?
I'm saying Vancouver. I think if they win it, they're just gonna pretty dominate. I don't think it goes 7 and Vancouver wins. Is what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
I think if it goes 7, that favors Edmonton. Did you guys see what they're doing with
But
the NHL
you guys
draft
you guys
this year?
both said Edmonton and 7
Oh,
here.
yeah. I know they're gonna have it in Vegas, right? The draft.
Yeah, they're gonna do it at that Sphere. That's what they were
Yeah, the
showing.
Sphere.
Have you guys been to the Sphere?
No, I've never been to the Sphere. It looks really cool. I would like to, and I was actually kind of fun. It's kind of crazy to think about it. This is a random tangent. We haven't really had a cool like giant landmark in a while. If you think about it, that's been like
Yeah.
super like cool. Like I'm trying to think. When's like
Well,
the last?
are you talking like landmarks like the St. Louis Arch,
Yeah,
Mount Rushmore?
yeah. That's what I
Okay,
would say. Like, and I
gotcha.
would probably put the Sphere in that. You know, now.
Okay.
Oh, dude, that's fun. Andrew and I went a couple months ago.
Did you guys go
And
inside?
oh yeah, you like pay, you go inside, you can talk to the robots. I have a video of it saying hi to my mom. Like I told it, it's my mom's name, and then it filmed a little video for me.
Oh, that's
And
awesome.
then like this, you watch this video, and it's just trippy, man. Feels like you're on like a giant 4D roller coaster, and you're just going through the world.
Oh my
Real
goodness.
cool.
It's
I'll have to send you guys some pictures because I was in Vegas this past September. My buddy and I, it was still under construction, or just they're not under construction, but they were going to open it actually the following week that we were there the week before it was going to open. So they had all the lights going. Oh, it was sweet. So yeah, but I can't like I've seen videos of the inside, Doug. Yeah, and that must have been awesome being on the inside.
I feel like you
It was
might
cool.
get. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you might get a little vertigo if you're inside the
Oh.
Sphere.
It's wild, man. Like you, like your stomach drops. Like, and like, guess how much it costs to go to the U2 concert that they do?
Oh, it probably has to be like $300.
On a good day, most days are 800 to 1,000.
Oh man, I'm
Like,
good with just
Andrew and I
walking
wanted
on the
to-
outside and checking out the visuals. I don't need to pay $100 to see a
Oh,
concert.
that was not in
For the
there.
experience, yeah. For the experience, it's like 100.
True,
Like you can go like
true.
do like their roller coaster and stuff, but like the concert's 800 to 1,000.
I mean, hopefully, when you get inside the concert, it is going to be a beautiful day.
Ooh, that was a good one, Stu.
That's
That
a
was
good one. Come on. I was literally. If you guys did not know the reference, I would have been like,
Sir, I think the Sphere is somewhere where the streets have no name.
yes. Oh my goodness. And hey, they
Stu,
give
did you get that reference? No.
Oh,
Okay.
streets with no name.
Stu.
Are you trying to tell me we're gonna go down on Main Street?
Ooh, was that one of their songs? I think those are the only two songs I know from you two.
Oh no, that's a different song. Sorry.
No, that's fine. Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you just can't make it on your own.
You definitely know
people don't
more
know how to
songs
read,
than I do.
yes.
For sure.
I just ordered some DoorDash, and the guy left it at somebody else's camper.
Ooh, how polite of him.
Yeah,
Good for him.
wish I
God-
could send.
good for him.
Man,
You got a free. That gentleman got a free DoorDash. Look at that.
Well, I'm praying that's still sitting there by the time I get over.
My God. It's so funny. Okay, so like I said, the game series is at the end of the second period. We will
Yeah,
see.
2-1 Boston, Stu.
Oh my goodness! Look at PK Subban. Look at that. Got that nice blue suit. Just saying.
So are we taking? I'm sorry. Did we? Yeah. I mean, I took Vancouver in 6. You guys took Edmonton in 7.
No, I picked Vancouver in Game 7.
Oh, that's right. You did take Vancouver, and then Doug took Edmonton in 7. So I mean, we're all taking majority of us. Well, we all took Florida. I think we all took the Rangers, right?
Yeah, I picked the Rangers. I thought it was going to go to Game 7, and then I picked Florida. I still feel like Florida, even though it is a 1 to, it is still like 2-1 Boston in the lead. I still feel like Florida's going to pull this out.
Ooh, all right. Good take. Good take.
I mean, look at this. They had a 2-goal lead, and look what they did. Beat them by 4, by 2. Just saying.
And then we all took Dallas over Colorado, and then Stu and I took Vancouver. Doug took Edmonton. So yeah, we got everything's the same besides Edmonton and that Vancouver series. Who we think are gonna make it to the conference championships or conference finals, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said,
I'm gonna stick strong with my team. Can't switch now.
And I will say this, Douglas. Before we go, do you have any thoughts on the Tigers now?
Well, they just lost 1-0 in the 10th. That was pretty annoying.
And
Who's your go-to team that you root for in the MLB?
it's got to be one nation, and that's a Guardian nation.
I remember your bedroom at your dad's though had all those Yankee posters.
Well, I used to be a Yankees fan, and then I was like, okay, I need to be more of a local fan of the Cleveland Guardians.
Oh, so Stu, you're a Cleveland Guardians fan. Nice.
Yes, and
Heck yeah,
finally,
I mean-
we're actually good, and hopefully our owner doesn't become a cheapskate and sell our team. Just saying.
Oh. Okay. I mean, right now the the Guardians are up 6-0 against the Rangers, so that's real good actually. But hey, I always not trying to go against Cleveland Guardians because they're my hometown team and I love the Tribe. The Guardians always start out hot, and then after the All-Star break, we start to slump.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Don't worry. We're gonna beat them. It is gonna be the World Series. Mark my words. Guardians, Dodgers World Series. We win Game 6.
Oh man, sir, put some money on that. Log on to DraftKings or FanDuel or whatever sports betting app you may have. Put Guardians over the Dodgers in 6 games in the World Series. Whew.
$10 will probably win you $5K.
For it to be that specific, oh my goodness. I might after we get off here, I might look it up.
You know what's gonna happen?
We'll see. I gotta see if we can even place that bet, and then might put like 50 cents on it. See how much that'll win.
You know what's gonna end up happening though? The Guardians are winning it in 5. We're gonna have an epic walk-off. Right? We're gonna have an epic walk-off grand slam in the bottom of the 9th in Game 5 too.
Yeah, take that, Shohei. I'm just saying. Even though I do like Shohei. I'm sorry, I do like Shohei Ohtani. I can't hate on the man. He's cool, but
I mean, because right now, the top 3 teams in the American League in this order: Orioles, Yankees, Guardians, and then in the National League, you have the Philadelphia Phillies, Los Angeles Dodgers, Atlanta Braves.
Yeah, it's surprising that the Houston is kind of falling off a cliff right now.
Yeah, I mean, they'll somehow they're gonna have a hot run. You know, they always do. They're gonna make the playoffs.
Yes, and then Verlander's gonna have a stellar career, and he's still gonna get paid by the Mets, which still makes me laugh.
I mean, isn't Verlander? I'm too casual on the sports knowledge. Isn't Verlander on the shouldn't he be retiring sometime soon?
Yes,
but he's about 40.
But it's still funny that the Mets paid him this money, and then he went to Houston, and they still have to pay.
So is he getting paid by both teams, or how is that?
Yes, both teams.
Smart man, business wise.
Well,
great mind right there.
Did you guys hear about like the Russell Wilson and football situation? So Denver's paying him about the $50 million a year. And so Pittsburgh, who now has their starting quarterback for $1.5 million, because he agreed to a minimum deal. So basically all of his money this year is coming from Denver. But since they cut him, so Denver's going to be out $50 million for Russell Wilson, and he's going to be the starting quarterback for the Steelers.
Oh, jeez. Speaking of the Steelers and quarterbacks, Justin Fields, I heard today, one guy I work with, he's a Steelers fan. I was asking him about it. And he goes, yeah, Justin Fields is going to be more than likely returning punts and kickoffs, especially kickoffs, because now the NFL has that new rule about kickoffs, blah, 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 that Justin Fields is more than likely going to be a kickoff returner.
That'd be pretty funny. Going from a starting quarterback to returning kicks.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not sure when the last time that ever happened. Maybe it was in the 50s, back when the early ages of the NFL. Where people were playing both offense and defense. But yeah, when's the last time that happened? A starting quarterback or potential starting quarterback was returning kickoffs.
Well, one more fun football fact. The Cowboys still in the preseason rankings, they're all the way down to 15. They didn't do anything. The Eagles are up to 5.
How
the Eagles are behind? No Lions, baby. Top 5 team.
One, I'm just gonna say, didn't they probably have them in the top 5, the Eagles, and look what happened after the season. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, didn't they make it just as far as the Cowboys in the playoffs?
Yeah.
Ooh, let's go.
That's true. We both had an embarrassing exit out of the playoffs.
So Doug, you said the Cowboys preseason power rankings. Cowboys. What did you say the Lions were?
So the Lions, I think, were 4 in the ESPN's. I want to say Cleveland and Dallas were like actually 12-13. I was being dramatic at 15.
Okay, I was about to ask where
12.
Cleveland ranked on that list, but nice, thank you. I'm cool with 12th.
Yeah,
I know
they,
Stuart's probably offended by 15th for the Cowboys.
How dare you? How dare you? We should be number one because we are America's team, and we got Zeke back. So that means this is our year. Oh my god!
Stuart, you brought up Zeke last episode too.
Yeah. Ooh. Well, Stu, can you like honestly tell me like what you were saying about Zeke 2 years ago? Can we talk about that? Like how he was washed up and how Tony Pollard should be the guy? And also we're excited about getting an even older Zeke back.
Yeah, because he's going to be on a great team, and Jerry knows how to go all in. You know, we went all in, so we're going to be good.
Oh man, the most mind-boggling offseason right there with Atlanta. Unreal.
We're going all in, baby. We're all into the Super Bowl. Jerry's never wrong. Never won.
If our viewers of our episodes don't know, Stuart loves his Cowboys, and he's a diehard Cowboys fan, and he'll always favorite the Cowboys, no matter how good or how bad or how mediocre they are.
He'll bring it up out of context.
We could go 12.
You can say, hey, I'm going skiing this weekend, and Stuart will respond with the Cowboys are winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, back in the 80s.
Back in the 90s, when you didn't know when I was a kid, I didn't say, you know, Mama, Dada. I said, Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith.
Emmitt Smith. Yeah, he was really pronouncing all those syllables as a young kid. He loves his Cowboys.
Did you guys watch the roast of Thomas Brady?
No, I did not.
I watched bits and pieces.
I watched a little bit too, but
yeah, dude, check that out. It's pretty fun.
I heard that like now Netflix has edited it where there's some jokes or some instances like Khloe Kardashian, she got booed. Apparently Netflix has since edited that out. So I don't know if I really want to. I'm pretty sure I'm still gonna watch it, but it's like I'm missing the good parts.
Oh, that was a bummer.
Yeah,
dude, there was some fun stuff. The Nikki Glazer was just fire, man.
Oh, did you have any thoughts on Schultz, the one guy with the mustache, Douglas?
So here's the ironic part. I didn't actually get to him because I know exactly who he is, but I still have to watch the last like 40 minutes because the kids were all going to bed, so I had to hurry. So I have to finish it. So I didn't see him. I ended with Bill Belichick, and that was pretty fun.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. I mean, Belichick has all the free time in the world now since.
Oh, dude.
Oh, that's right. He's not coaching, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Julian Edelman. I don't know if you guys saw that. He roasted him too. It's like because Bill Belichick's famous phrase is like, "Do your job," and Edelman's like, "Yeah, coach, I would tell you to do your job, but like you need to get one first." And like he was hilarious roasting him on getting fired.
Yes. Julian Edelman, is he the best Jewish NFL player of all time?
Ooh, I mean, honestly, I don't know of many Jewish people that played football. So,
yeah,
right now he's the only person on the list that I know that are Jewish who have played in the NFL. Do you have a list, Stu? That I can pick from?
That's a good question. I mean, like I said, we had the controversy of who would win the all-white NFL team versus the all-black NFL team. That would be interesting. Who would win in that?
I don't know if it'd be all that interesting. Who's going to be out there at cornerback for the white guys?
Yeah, right? I think it might be a gentleman who went to the University of Michigan.
I mean, you can for the white both sides. Yeah, he's biracial.
I said cornerback. Did you guys think I said quarter?
Yeah, I thought you said quarterback, throwing the ball. That's why I was going with Tom Brady.
Oh, no. Like, that's not a problem. It's who's going to cover anybody out there, man. Like, we got that dude that just got drafted out of Iowa. Like, I think he's already our starter.
Mm-hmm. Now, I will say I would like a proposal for also the Hispanic team. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to. I don't know. There's a lot of Hispanic players in the NFL right now.
I don't know. I haven't really looked into these lists of NFL players. Sorry, gentlemen.
Yeah, I mean, neither. This will be interesting.
I knew Young Wei Koo did one on just the Asian American NFL players. I guess Joshua Dobbs is like half Asian. I did not realize that.
Oh, nice. He used to play for the Browns. Oh, Josh Dobbs, great player, actually. Great quarterback.
Yeah, I did not realize that. I was like, oh, that's actually cool. That's a cool fact.
It was a pretty cool fact.
I mean, maybe you could put all the Polynesian players, and I guess you can put Pacific Islanders. I don't know.
Yeah, we can include Hawaii in something. Get two up.
Is that offensive to say Pacific Islanders or Asian?
I don't think so. But
I don't know. Maybe that's a good question. If the 10 fans, if any of them are Pacific Islanders, is it offensive to categorize you as Asian?
Oh, as Asian.
Are you guys watching this? It's the second intermission, right?
I just realized.
Are you guys flipping in between games? Because
In fact, I didn't realize the goalie for Vancouver's name is Stewart.
So was it Stuart Skinner, right?
Yes, and he spells it right there. It's like, oh, cool. He's the greatest Stewart sports player of all time.
And that game starts at 10:10 Eastern Standard Time. Oh man, I'm in for a treat tonight. That's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, I'm excited for that basketball one. Man.
Honestly, there's gonna be some good games on tonight. Yeah, like Canucks, Oilers, and then like Doug was saying, Timberwolves Game 5 in Denver. Oof.
Oh, what a dandy.
Yes. Oh, I just realized. I forgot to do one thing, and that is to share the screen. Whoopsie. Whoopsie.
I mean, it's all right. So I was looking over here. I have the same exact thing pulled up on my screen.
Oh,
yeah, I've been glancing, but yeah, for our fans out there, they might be like, oh no, what are the series at? But it's all right. I mean, we told everyone what the series were at, what the games were at, blah blah blah.
Exactly. So, but I think I'm gonna get out of here in a second. Go watch some of these games.
All right, I guess we should probably ask, do you have any final thoughts before we end in the NHL right now?
Gentlemen, it's always a pleasure talking to you. Final thoughts? Oh, man. Well, unfortunately, the Avalanche, I don't see them making it out of this round, so that means they're not going to win the Stanley Cup. If I had to choose a team to win, Florida's really looking really strong. Goaltender Sergei Bobrovsky. They have some scorers. Dallas is looking great too. I'd say Dallas and Florida in the finals. Who's going to win that one? No idea. But that's my final thoughts.
Wow.
Florida Panthers hoist the Florida.
Boo this man. Boo this man.
Sir, I just said Florida wins. That's who you picked. Why are you telling me to boo? Or why?
And your home states, dude. You're supposed to love Texas. Love Texas.
Sir, you're booing me as I picked my Stanley Cup winner, the Florida Panthers over the Dallas Stars, and that's my final thoughts for this episode.
I just gotta say,
for always having me.
I will say for my final thoughts, let's go Florida. 2, I still want my Nope Sap apology. I'm just saying, and I want you to.
Well, you gotta wait till the series is over.
Wait a minute. Christopher, I still want my Notes app apology. I'm just saying.
I'm not apologizing because 2 weeks ago when we made our initial picks, I picked Colorado from the West and I picked Florida from the East. So I picked Florida. So there's no apology coming from Mr.
Notes app apology for last week's blasphemous saying that Boston would win the series. I'm just
we're literally still have an active series going. The series is still alive.
Yes, sir. It's not over. Can you imagine if Boston comes back? Right now they're
winning right now.
They're up 2-1 in the third period, and like we said, game six, it's going to go back to Boston. They might force a game 7 to go back to Florida. You never know, Stu. So you might owe me a no tap apology or whatever you're talking about.
I do not want a no tap apology.
If Boston wins this, you got to do a Chat GPT apology ASAP.
Wow.
Let's go Bruins, and that's my final thought.
I got one quick final thought. My final thought is hopefully Edmonton can even it up tonight. So my final picks are still there. Go Edmonton, go New York.
Yeah, let's go. And, like I said, we're pretty much done. I think, like I said, for next week, we're going to probably we'll probably finish the round 2 of the NHL playoffs right now. We're going to go to the final 4, which is crazy to think about. Like I said, all these games, the latest one, if we go to game 7, gentlemen, is going to be Monday, and it will actually be Vancouver versus Edmonton will be the final Monday game if they do go there. So we'll see. But like I said, everybody, we're pretty much. I'm gonna take you text. I'll text you later, Mr. Gators. Everybody, peace out. All right.